Welcome back to another episode of DIY Golf Cart Garage. Today we're going to be installing some headlights and taillights on a Yamaha G9. Now the G9 and the G2 have the same body style, so if you have either one of these cars, this kit's for you. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing I always like to do is go ahead and let's get the parts out of the box, lay them out so I can predetermine where every connection goes, make sure I'm not missing any parts, because I would like to hit the hardware store to get any missing parts before I get started. Now next, I've also got the instructions here that have templates. It tells you to go ahead and cut the templates out. So next what I'm going to do is cut them out, put them on the car. Okay, what I've done so far is I went ahead and cut out the templates. I take the instructions to the top of the front cowl here so I can see exactly how they want me to measure. I went ahead and put the template up here, taped it down. Now it does say measure 8 1/4 inches from the A. Okay, glad they got that straight because there happens to be 3 A's in Yamaha. But knowing that they most likely went from the center, I measure from the inside of this A to the inside right here on the edge, and it's 8 1/4 inches. So I know I've got that portion right. I went ahead and taped it down. It's this one here is actually ready to mark. I'll go ahead and mark that. Then I'll do this other one. We'll be ready to start cutting. Okay, now I've got the lines drawn in, the template is removed, and I've got my Dremel that I'm fixing to get started. Now, always make sure that you got your safety glasses on, and since we are going into the dash, make sure there's nothing in your dash that can get caught up. Okay, here we go. Now that we've got this side done, let's move to the other side, get it cut out so we can hurry and get these headlights installed. Now it's time to put the light in. Put it in. Now, the kit does come with 4 screws to put up here, but you're supposed to be able to just drill right through the plastic. But I got a 1/16 inch drill bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and run 4 pilot holes and then put the screws in. Okay, now we'll do the other side the very same way. Okay, what I've done now is I cut up the template for the taillights. There is no instructions or measurement, so what I want to do is make sure I have a flat surface at least a 1/2 inch all the way around for this lip. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and tape it on, cut to the mark to the inside of the line, then take it off and do the same on the other side. Okay, I got the template off, everything's marked up. Now it's time for the Dremel. Okay, at this point in time, the holes are cut out, and the lights, they fit in snug. But instead of mounting the lights now, what I'm going to do next, just go ahead and run the wiring, because this is a tight fit in here. That way I can just push the wires over here, connect them here, then mount the light. So let's get some wires and get started on this. Okay, now it's time to actually run the wiring for our lights. Now what I've done so that you can get a better view is I've removed the tires and wheels. Make sure I removed all the lights. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually tuck this wiring under the frame, tightening to every place we can get it so won't have any stragglers, and have the wiring coming out the front, plug it into the lights and get them mounted. So let's get under the car. Okay, I've got the wiring harness in the car spread out exactly where I want it to go. I'm not going to exactly strap it down until I get everything on. What I'm going to do first is connect the front headlights with the coupler. Now, this car's not getting turn signal, so I want this little amber light to come on with the headlight. So, on the wiring harness, I'll plug the red into the black. The little black wire that comes out, that's our ground wire. I'll actually loosen the nut on the back of the light, put the ring terminal on, tighten that back down, and put all this back together. By the way, this does take a 7/16 nut, wrench. So we'll get all this tightened up. We'll do the same thing to the other side, then we'll move to the back of the car. Okay, we've got the front headlights in, wired up and ready to go. Now for the tail lights. Now earlier we stopped right after we got the hose drilled. So what we're going to do is these particular lights here are referred to as 3-wire. What we're going to do, just for safety's sake, is clip the extra wire off, plug them in, and do as we did in the front. Drill the little holes for our screws and get going. Okay, now we've got all the lights wired up. It's time to put the light switch in. I've got a 1/2" drill bit. We're going to mount it in this general area down here. So let's get this thing mounted. Switch is mounted. Now the next thing on the list is go ahead and hook up these lights to the battery. We're going to got a 10mm wrench. We're going to loosen the nut and just tuck the connections right in behind the nut and then tighten it back up. Okay, we've got all this done. Now the last thing we need to do is go get some zip ties. Strap these wires to the frame, get them up out of the way, tucked up neatly. Let's get busy. I hope you enjoyed today's episode working on this Yamaha G9, installing headlights and tail lights. If you have any certain parts that you'd like to see us changed out on the golf car or upgraded, please be sure to leave us a note in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, and once again, thank you for visiting us here at DIY Golf Car Garage.